Welcome back in, everyone, to day 6 here at the Cranbrook Tennis Classic. Now, we've dealt with some sprinkles, but through it all, we have another winner through to the semifinals. It's Learner Tien. Learner, first of all, congratulations on the victory today. Talk me through, you dropped that opening set, you're able to flip the script, you're down a match point. What's going through your head in that moment? How are you ultimately able to come through in 3?
It was tough. I was kind of hanging in there in the second. I think I had some break points down at 3-4 maybe. I was down love 30 on a couple other ones. Obviously had the match point at 4-5. I was just kind of clawing my way back in those service games, just trying to make him kind of close me out. And kind of hung in there until the tie break. He gave me some errors in the tie break. And I just snuck the second set, and then had a good amount of momentum going into the third. Obviously the rain delay at 3-1, 30 all is like a tough kind of spot to be in, especially serving, because I'm 2 points away from being pretty much back on the even score line. So, I mean, holding for 4-1 after the hour delay was huge, and then I kind of just consolidated my serves pretty well after that.
Yeah, and during that rain delay, as you mentioned, we had about an hour and a half of time in between. What do you do during a rain delay? What are the things you do to stay sharp? Because to your point, you come out 3-1, 30 all, pretty sharp on serve the rest of the way home. What do you credit that to?
I just try not to overthink things.
Sure.
A lot can be going on in your mind at a moment like that. I wasn't sure when I was actually going to get back on court. I was pretty surprised that we got on when we did. I thought it was going to be much later, if even today. Honestly, just the forecast wasn't looking promising. But just trying to keep my head in the right spot, not overthink things too much, and just have a pretty simple game plan going back out.
Yeah, no, and it seemed to work for you particularly well. I'm curious, you talked about his start, and I did think Sekulic came out playing particularly aggressive. I thought that first set, more than anything, he went after that first forehand early in rallies. I'm curious if you noticed that, and if you had to make any sort of tactical adjustment, because it certainly felt like more so set 3 than set 2, but you started to raise the amount of offense you were playing early in rallies.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to come out that aggressive.
Came out really aggressive, right?
Based on, I haven't seen a whole lot of him, but based on what I've seen, I wasn't expecting him to kind of come out of the gates like that. Took me off guard a little bit. I thought kind of if I could just stay with him in that second set, then maybe he'd give me a couple more errors, maybe stop connecting on as many. So it worked out. Things kind of happened. They happened to work out. I started raising my level kind of when he had a little bit of a dip, and I kind of took advantage of that.
No, it's really impressive to see. And again, here's a number for you. I know we talked about it earlier in the week. I said 17 straight wins overall, 16 in the state of Michigan. I forgot one. So it's now 18 straight wins overall, 18 straight in the state of Michigan. The one I meant, I blocked it out of my mind, your win over Maloney in the round of 16. That's the extra match to add it to. I mean, again, 18 wins is crazy. Like, do you allow that sort of thought to penetrate your mind at all? I know you are process-focused, but what does that say about the tennis you've played now for 6 weeks consecutively?
I mean, I'm really happy with how I've been able to keep it going. Especially this week, I've had 3 3-setters, 2 of them which I was, kind of down and out in some moments, and I've been able to kind of keep it going. So, really happy I've been able to recover some of these matches that have been threatening my streak. I'm not really thinking about my streak at all during these matches, but it's cool to have.
Yeah. Sure. No, I'll think about it for you so that you don't have to, my friend. I asked you this before we started. Martin Radlecki on the sideline for you, here with you this week. I've been listening to his commentary on your game. He is just so impressed by the discipline, that ability to put that return in play. It feels like get the point started. I'm curious what perspective he's offered you as you've turned to him for some guidance throughout the course of the week.
Yeah, it's been good. He just kind of took over handling my coaching a couple days earlier in the week, and it's been good. He's been there for all my matches. Having the outlook of a lefty is not something that comes around too often. So he's been great, and I've been loving him so far.
It's been working well. Well, obviously, semifinals ahead for you. What do the next 12-ish hours or so look like as you try to recover, prepare for that match?
Nothing more than probably just grabbing some food and staying in my room. Okay. Honestly, I probably won't do too much.
You a Netflix guy?
Sometimes.
Or a Wimbledon replays
Sometimes.
guy.
Probably not Wimbledon replay.
Okay.
I had enough earlier today, so
Fair enough.
I'll probably find something to do to burn some time, and then, you know, get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, deservedly so. Learner Tien, 18th consecutive. You heard that correct. 18th consecutive overall, 18th consecutive in the state of Michigan. Congratulations, my friend, on a job well done.
Thank you.